Pax vobiscum. Welcome back to the channel, and to another episode of The Vestal Virgin Plays. Today we're going to continue our playthrough of Pools, starting with the entry that we just had a little while ago, into Chapter 5/VHS 5 through this blue slide here. So we came all the way through and went splash and almost splat into the stairs. And now we're going to continue onward. Where last we let off, there were some strange happenings within the pool rooms. We were hearing strange noises, stranger than usual. What I thought was reminiscent of laughter off in the distance. The landscapes were getting more terrifying and nonsensical. In the previous VHS, we walked through a very strange space of large statues holding and eating water slides before culminating the level into a strange amalgamation of different mannequin statues, all bound to get very, very strange. But I'm very curious to see what else awaits us. Right? Even though it is all tile, the way is blocked with bricks. Strange. It looks like our entrance/exit is actually over here. Oh, speaking of bricks. Interesting. The clock has been knocked off the wall. 1 o'clock. And our chair has been knocked over, and for some reason, even though we are in the pool rooms in a world of tile and water, for the previous VHS, there also were sauna rooms, I can't speak today, also sauna rooms made of wood. But now brick is making an appearance. Interesting. Oh, more brick. Very interesting. It's rather jarring going from white tile to brick. Oh my. Again, the brick, which feels like a very industrial material, evidently so by the manhole cover there, combined with the natural light, but also the buzzing of the wall lights, just it fits together, but it feels like it shouldn't necessarily. There are those residential windows again. Oh, slides. I don't know if any of you have been to the San Antonio River Rock, but I was able to go once, and for some reason something about this environment is reminding me of that. I'm just curious to see what would happen if we went down all 3 slides, if that has anything. That is anything, or if they're just simply fun. And I think we can safely say that they are just for fun, but that buzzing light is certainly something. Let's try going over here. Again, going from tile to brick, very strange. Oh. Classic pool rooms wrap around stairs, but in brick. Ah, this was just simply another way. Interesting. I wonder if this leads to the other staircase. Sort of. Interesting. Well, let's try the other staircase. Couple of diving boards, interesting. Don't know I would want to dive into that. Oh, my little cat is here. Have you come to defend me against the scary sounds, little one? She's so sweet. Yes. Pardon me one moment whilst I put her in my lap so she'll stop screaming. I apologize if you hear strange noises. It is probably my little cat trying to get comfortable. Oh. And back to the tile. Very interesting. Well, I don't think I want to dive into shallow water, so I think we're just going to mosey on down here and see what we can see. Oh, little one, don't rub up against the microphone. She is purring her little head off. Oh, excuse me, almost choked on my own spit there. She's purring her little head off because she is very sweet. Yes, now don't rub against the microphone. I came from up there. This looks like it might lead back into the main room we were in before. We see the slides, we know we're good. Oh, so this is the... Oh, alright. I want to say there were some other places to explore on this side, so let's go see. There's this. This one. Falling water over there. I don't know if I'd want to jump down and disappear into the void, however. It looks like you can walk down there, but it... makes me think of an abandoned industrial park. Ah, then we came this way, I see. Was there another way over here? Well, I guess we could try hopping into the water. Though something tells me that might rewind us, but... Tally-ho! Oh! Now what's interesting is we get rewound, and I don't know if it's just a game mechanic, but we get rewound and we get thrown back up here, but there's water on us, as if we were actually yanked out of the water and put back, which I find very interesting. Alright, so we investigated over here, which means we can come back over here. Because... oh, I didn't see... maybe that just connects the two, but let's take a look. Ah yes, just connects the two. But now, let's go investigate the tile area. Since we went from tile to brick, and now brick to tile. Feels quite ominous. Another toilet and a shower. Oh. So from tile to brick to tile to wood once again? Oh. Oh, that's just a manhole. Thought it was a pit. So we're going from pool rooms to almost industrial. Again, I have mentioned before how I feel like I keep hearing the sound of machinery. And now it feels like we've walked into an old warehouse? A very large empty house. Something... Very strange noises, something almost like a bell or something has been caught in an air system of some sort. How strange, we went from tile to brick back to tile to wood. At first I felt warehouse, but then suddenly it felt more like a large empty home. The sounds and the throat singing, as I sort of like to imagine it, the pool rooms are being affected by us, even trying to mimic our speech, maybe. Which is a terrifying prospect. So we walk through all of that, so suddenly find ourselves back in tile. Tile and void, but no water. There's some more water and some more sort of nonsensical landscaping, if you will. Stairs blend together. Oh, I just realized! The nonsensical stairs, we are on the other side of where we saw earlier in... I think I see two hands. Those are two hands. Clutching my little cat right now, and she's purring because she loves me. She's the only thing keeping me from screaming. See, there are two hands, look! I was going to say, we are on the other side of where we were before. And we see the person. No, only the hands. So we're seeing hands again, evidence of someone else being here. Maybe it's us, because, as I keep meaning to say until I noticed that it frightened me, we were on the other side and we looked over here and I commented, was it last video or 2 videos ago, on, oh look, it's the sort of nonsensical landscape, a herald to that one famous picture that I still can't remember the name of. But now we're on the other side, and then that person, question mark, is there, and all we see are two hands. That is not frightening at all. Two hands, so someone is around. But who? Is it us? Are the pool rooms some sort of strange stretch of time and space to where we end up seeing ourselves? What does that say about memory in the pool rooms? We saw ourselves, what do we remember? That is very creepy. especially since they're just staying there. Alright, we're going to ignore that. Oh! More strange landscapes. Landscapes. Oh. That is such a wonderful effect. I adore that. That is so well done. That is so well done. And now we're back at the hands are still there. We're back at the nonsensical landscape. And we walk up. Anything? No, we have to go this way. Oh. Oh, it's all connected. Oh. Because this... There's no light, but this is a statue that we saw earlier in the pool rooms. There's the brown marble and the circle of chairs. Oh, very... Oh, this is fascinating. Didn't see anywhere else go, though. So let's go back here. Right, I'm assuming we'll probably get a chance to run around some of those others, but... Oh, can we not walk that way? Oh. I didn't think I saw another way over here. His hands are still there. Unless I missed something. No, because we came through the warehouse and that was pretty straightforward. So where am I supposed to go? Because it's not letting me go that way. So logically it means there must be a way to go this way. Oh, I didn't even think of that. You know, we've been having these nonsensical landscapes, but to my mind, this felt like a barrier, even though there was that subtle clue. Oh, that is wonderful. What a design. This is fascinating. I love it. Ah, so now we're walking on the wall. Yes, that is that statue we saw. Oh, oh my. Oh, and we want to look for the curved. Oh! Here we go! Hands are still there. Oh, and there's a ladder, and we walk, and it looks like you're going to fall, but you don't. And then your view is all discombobulated. Oh, that is fascinating. Now we're up here, and the hands are still there. Lovely. Oh! Slowly tipping over, but that is an absolutely astounding effect. I love it. Then begs the question, why is it the terrain that we're walking on becoming more and more off? Nonsensical, I guess, in a way. Oh, this is the elevator shaft we saw before. Interesting. I think this is the only way we can go, so... down we go. Got an achievement called Performed a Dive Worthy of an Award. I don't know if I'd say that. Alright, so we've jumped down the elevator shaft. Down the shaft, and now we're seeing strange sort of green girders slash wallpaper. Very odd. Then let's take the slide. Oh, I want, maybe texture is just off for me, but oh, this, are we leaving the pool rooms and walking into the actual back rooms? Usually you go from the back rooms into the pool rooms, so this would be a little bit different. Reversed, if you will. Oh, I think that's what it is. It's the back rooms, but still with elements of water. Which, with carpet and wallpaper, would be very, very damp. Ah, yes, now we've come from the pool rooms into the back rooms. But there's still elements of the pool rooms, you know, the water over the carpet, elements of the industrial with the manhole cover. What is going on? And of course we had the hands, so I hope there is not a jump scare. Thus seeing some person... oh! More nonsensical space. Well, let's see what this has for us here. That looks absolutely terrifying. Just like I said, oh, and it won't let us go, thank goodness. But just imagine for a moment, I don't know if any of you have ever had a flooded home where you've had, you know, knee-deep water over carpet lapping up against walls with wallpaper, but it is not a pleasant thing to walk on. So now we walk into a strange hallway. Now instead of water, all we hear is the muffled sounds as we walk from the carpet and wallpaper, and the buzzing of the lights. Oh! Telephone booths, interesting. Let's see if we can go back and see if this... Well... the description did say that there were no entities. It did. That's what I read. Now I'm not so sure. That was horrifying. Oh. Oh. Telephone booths. But why? That was really creepy. This is also very creepy. Seems we have several different slides up there. Very strange. A brief stint through the actual back rooms, and now we're back in the pool rooms. Alrighty, let's take a gander here at what we've got to work with and not accidentally step over the edge. Interesting. It looks like farther down there, the tops are off of some of those circular items, and looks like we can choose what slide we want. But ominous sound is not helping. There is copper piping for some reason. And lots of stairs along the side. We'll take the green one. Oh! Oh, several times we would have been no longer here. I have a feeling riding any of these slides that are open, especially those crazy ones, we would not remain in the slide. Are these just windows? Yes. Some pools. Again, the quality of the lighting, it makes it feel like there's sunlight streaming in and that there is an outside. There is an outside to this complex, to this room, if you will, but there isn't. There's always the promise of outside, always the promise that you'll turn the corner and you'll be outside, but you never are. You're always contained. Oh, there is a void there. Noted. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, pointing to what looks like potentially exit. But my curiosity demands that I go look at the other area first, so whether this leads us to the same place or another nonsensical room. Do you hear that sound? It's rhythmic, almost like breathing. Sounds as if the void is snoring. Now that is quite trippy. Oh? Interesting. It spit us out over here. I wonder if this is going... It looks like this splats us into the wall, but we have our rewind feature. Ah! Well, not quite into the wall, but almost. Interesting. Oh. Oh my. Strange far-off sound. I can't tell if it's music or something else. Maybe we should have gone the way that looked like it pointed to an exit. Now I think it might be too late. Oh, now this is trippy. Look at the black and white stripes. That is shuddering over there. Oh my, this is fascinating. Horrifying. If I found myself in this situation, I'd probably expire immediately, but... Oh, that's very cool. The illusion. I don't like those sounds, though. Now this is what insanity feels like. Can you imagine being trapped in hallways like this? Constant black and white stripes, the buzzing... Oh! Buzzing of the lights. Just an endless maze of black and white. There's a horror film to be made somewhere here. Right, we'll come back to that in a moment. See if there's anything else down here. Oh dear, I've gotten myself lost. I thought I could retrace my steps. Oh dear. Oh, there it is. It's an escalator. Oh my. Well, that is terrifying. Brick and water and strange statues and odd bent pillars and chairs and... Is that a boat? Looks like a rowboat next to a telephone pole for whatever reason, and this ladder over there. Not sure where it's taking us, but maybe up to the... Oh. There's a house. Well, at least we know if we wanted to, we could run back down the escalator, but... It was so strange. What a strange journey, and... What looked like... The house looked like it had been built onto... Had been built onto the pillar, which was very strange. More stairs into the void, residential windows. Looks like we're back into the actual back rooms. That sound is so violent, it frightens me every time. Oh. They keep leaping in between sorts of architectures and such, so we left the back rooms and now we're in the sort of pool rooms again, except now the walls are the strange brown marble, brown and black, fading to white tile. Oh! Oh! Woo! Oh, the paintings. Woo! Oh! Oh! Woo! Oh! Where in the world? I've seen creators do versions of these sorts of imagined levels before, these strange, false landscapes. Well, all things considered, if I were to be trapped in the pool rooms, this wouldn't be a bad spot. You have your own pools, sunlight. We'd have to do something about that music, though. I think the music is following us. Picture-perfect houses all in a row, all the same fences and the pools, and the loudspeakers for some reason. That is your sunlight, that is your sky. This is some place that you would expect to see an underground bunker built, maybe. I don't know what's happening, but I'm just running out of the way! Well... I just heard rumbling and I started running. Oh goodness! I just heard rumbling, so I turned and started running. At first I thought something had fallen and was coming after me. What I should have done is turn around and started running straight towards the void in front of us to see what was happening, but it looks like there was a sort of earthquake, because as, you know, we jumped into the pool and we rewound ourselves, I think we were supposed to have things collapse on top of us. But I instead chose the safety of the water since we'd been wandering the pool rooms the whole time, so... I apologize for that, but like I said, I am a coward, even though I did say I wasn't going to let fear keep me from doing things in 2025. So, even with that being said, it looks like we've completed Chapter 5 of VHS 5. So now we're going to move on with VHS 6 here, but we will do that in the next video. So, Pax Vobiscum, have a wonderful rest of your day, and don't let fear get you in 2025, because I seem to be letting it get to me already. So, have a wonderful day, everyone. Goodbye.